Hi and welcome back. I hope you're all doing really well. This week I thought it'd be really fun to kind of set myself a challenge, and I'm going to go into Waitrose with £20 and see if I can get all of our meals for the week and all of our lunches, because I want the money for Christmas basically. And the groceries are, it's one area where we can kind of take full control and save a lot of money. So let's see what I can do. And yeah, you might notice I've got slightly different hair colour. Again, I wanted to save some money. I've been having highlights done, and this will be just more manageable. I won't have to go as often, and again, save some pennies. So yeah, it's a bit different, but I thought it was quite nice for autumn winter, a bit of a change. Anyway, I'm going to go into Waitrose and then I'll catch up with you later. Just got home from my trip to Waitrose. I don't care what anyone says, it's still more expensive even with the essential range, but I'll show you what I got. I did okay. I overspent by £1.61, so I thought that was quite good, and that's only really because I popped some blueberries in at the end of my shop. So it would have been about £20, but the blueberries were just £1 something. So how much were they? The blueberries, oh gosh, actually the blueberries were £2.50. So yeah, I went over a little bit, but I think I did pretty good, and I'll show you what I got and what I'm planning to do with it for the week. So yeah, the balance came to £21.61, and I'll show you what we've got. So I've got a white cabbage, that was £1.20. Got 6 free-range white eggs, they were £1.30. The milk was £1.55, so that's 10p more than in Lidl. Lidl's milk's £1.45, and I believe in Aldi. I've got some wholemeal sliced bread, that was 75p. I've got a chicken, that was half price actually, so that was £3.47, an amazing price. We don't usually compromise too much on the quality of the meat, but their free-range chickens were just very pricey, as you can imagine. And you'd hope with Waitrose they normally have really high welfare standards, so another one off, I thought that was fine. Try and save some money this week. Got some long grain rice, that was £1.50. The honey was £1.75. The soya sauce was £1.30. The mayonnaise was also £1.30. Got some reduced potatoes. These are going to be for some chips. I'm going to do chips and egg in the week. They were reduced from £1.30 to £1.09p. The onion I had to weigh, and it came through as a potato at 39 pence. So I'm not sure if that was the correct price or not, whether I did it wrong. I couldn't see onion come up on there. What else have we got here? So we have got some red kidney beans. They were 50 pence. The carrot was 12p. Some baked beans, they were 40 pence. The red pepper was 69 pence. The blueberries, as I mentioned, were £2.50. The chopped tomatoes were 60p each. I'm annoyed at myself because I forgot to get plum. Obviously I was rushing and didn't even look for the plum tomatoes because they're normally cheaper and actually more tasty, I find. They're sweeter than chopped for some reason. And yeah, the garlic was 60 pence. So yeah, I think I did all right, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this lot over the next few days. So this is my meal plan. So I'm going to do some sticky chicken and rice. So I'm going to use the whole chicken. I always like to use the whole chicken. I'm going to use up everything from this, even going to make some stock from the bones. So yeah, sticky chicken using the honey and the soy, and then some rice. And then next up is egg fried rice. So I've got some eggs here. Obviously use the rice, and what else am I going to put in? I've had a mind blank. Oh, and the soy sauce, and possibly some honey, and some garlic, some onion. And then I'm going to do a chicken stir fry again with the chicken. I did pick up, you may have seen, a stir fry mix, but I thought actually I've got a cabbage and I've got the red pepper, got some garlic, got onion. I can make the stir fry myself, and that saved, I think that saved £1. How much was the stir fry mix? £1 something. I can't remember how much it was, but yeah. Sometimes it's just good to try and really think about what you can do with the ingredients on hand. If you really put some time in and some thought, yeah, you can save money in so many ways. And then I'm going to do chips and egg the one day. So I've got my potatoes. Here, and we'll have eggs left over, and then a bean chilli. So the bean chilli using the garlic, the onion, the red kidney beans, the chopped tomatoes, and I've got some chilli, actually lots of chilli in the house already, which I shall use, and some red pepper, and the rice. And then I'm hoping for Saturday we will have some leftovers. I always try and make sure we have leftovers and stretch it as far as we can. And then Sunday we're going to have beans on toast, because I think beans on toast is hugely underrated and we love it so much. Every time we have it, it's so delicious, so budget friendly, so affordable. And then we'll just pop some cheese, got some cheese left in the fridge, which we pop over the top. So I hope that gives you some inspiration. Like I say, if you just take some time and some thought, you know, so often I still do it now. I always try and have a list when I go shopping, but I still occasionally don't, and I go in and just grab things. I don't really think it through what we're gonna do with it during the week, and I spend like probably double on what I've spent right here. So this is what you can do if you really set yourself a little goal, a little challenge. You really want to save some money for something, which in my case this time is for Christmas. So yeah, so £21.61 for all of this, and this will keep us going for the week. I'll have some chicken left over for some sandwiches during the week. I'll do some egg mayonnaise to have for sandwiches. So I'm really gonna stretch all this as far as I can, and I shall show you when I'm gonna be cooking it all up. So I'll film it all for you, and yeah, show you how I get on for the next week of meals. I just wanted to apologise because I realised watching that back, it was a little bit all over the place, a little bit shaky. I probably made you all really, really dizzy. I do apologise. Next time I shall film a lot more smoothly. But yeah, that's my little, oh gosh, I nearly said haul. I dislike that word. But yeah, that's my little shop from Waitrose today. As I say, I'm not sure. They have got an essential range, which is a bit cheaper, but I still think a lot of these items are more expensive than obviously you can find them for in Lidl and Aldi. But yeah, I had a really lovely time in there, and I did pick up their, sorry, I'm shaking the camera again, and I did pick up, because I am a Waitrose member from the days where I did used to go into Waitrose and I was a total overspender and used to just not think about what I was spending. What does my brother say? Champagne lifestyle on lemonade wages. That used to be me. That used to be me. Terrible. But yeah, so I've still got the Waitrose card, and I do occasionally go with my mum and my sister at Christmas as a little treat, because as I've said in previous videos, we do have to have treats sometimes. It's not always about saving as much money as we can. Sometimes we have to have treats, don't we? So anyway, I'm waffling. So I did pick up the magazine because I absolutely love looking through these, especially at Christmas time. Oh, look at that camembert. Oh, it's making me hungry. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And as I say, I will be showing you what I do with all of this. I'll be taking you along with me for a little cook along. So first up, I've roasted my chicken ready for the week, and then I'm going to start prepping our sticky marinade for the sticky chicken, cabbage and rice. So add some soy sauce, some garlic, some honey, some salt and pepper, and a touch of brown sugar if you do have some in the house. That just elevates it a little bit, makes it a bit extra sweet and sticky. Give it a good mix up, and then I'm going to prep our egg mayonnaise for our sandwiches for the week. It's always good to do as much prep as you can for the week. And add some seasoning. And then I'm prepping the chicken, just brushing on a bit of the marinade, and then pop it in the oven for around 20 to 30 minutes. And then towards the end, I'll add some more marinade to it. Next up, I am prepping the cabbage ready for our sticky chicken. So yeah, this will go back in the oven at the end for another 5 minutes, and then I'm serving it up with the cabbage and the rice. This is absolutely delicious and a must try if you've not had it before. Next, I'm going to be prepping for our chilli. So I'm using about 3/4 of the onion. Pop some oil in a pan, ready to heat up. So sweat off the onion first, and then I'm going to add some garlic. And then have you prepare your pepper like this? I kind of cut off the sides so all the seeds remain intact. You're not tackling any seeds going everywhere. And then I just chop off the little bits at the top so you don't waste any at all. And then just cube it up, ready to pop in the chilli. So I'm just going to add my garlic now. The onions have been sweating off for a few minutes. And then I like to add about a teaspoon of chili flakes, but it's it's just preference really, taste and how spicy you like it really. Add in the pepper. I've kept 1/4 back for our chicken stir fry later in the week. And then add a tin of tomatoes and a splash of water. A tin of kidney beans, or whatever beans you like, or whatever beans you've got in the house. I just use kidney beans because they're most affordable. And then I like to simmer this down for probably about 40 minutes, 45 minutes in total. I've just added a little bit of brown sugar, just to balance the flavours, salt and pepper. And then I am going to prep our chips for our chips and egg in the week. And then you can just pop these in the fridge. I just cover them in oil and then pop them in the fridge. So the chili's been bubbling down for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and then I'm going to serve it up with some rice. So this is one of our absolute favourites. We have this regularly. It's so delicious and so affordable to make if you stick with the beans and kind of not use meat. So yes, absolutely yummy scrummy. The next step is our chips and our egg. There's Teddy. Hi, Ted, in the background. Again, I'm going to add some seasoning and then pop them in the oven for about 30 minutes. About 30, 40 minutes. And we're just going to have it with fried egg and some bread and butter. Next up, I'm going to prep our chicken stir fry. So I'm going to add some carrots and slice up the rest of the red pepper. Slice up some of the cabbage and then shred up some of the chicken. Pop some oil in a pan ready to heat up. And then I'm going to add in some onion and some garlic. And then add in the veggies. You can use whatever vegetables you've got really. I decided not to get the stir fry mix in the end because it saved a fair bit of money. And I realised I had a cabbage, I had onion, I had carrot, had red pepper. So absolutely perfect for stir fry. just, you know, make as much use of the vegetables and the ingredients you have, you know, on hand to cook, you know, multiple dishes. I shredded off the chicken wings so I don't waste anything at all. As I said earlier, I'm using the whole chicken. I don't like to waste anything. I'll even use the bones for stock. Just adding in some soy sauce and some honey. Give it a good mix up. I like to leave the vegetables, you know, a little bit crunchy, but again, it's personal preference really. Add some seasoning. Again, this is one of our absolute favourites. And if you love a chicken stir fry, you know, have it from the takeaway, you know, do try this. It's quite simple to make and it's absolutely delicious. Next up, I am making some egg fried rice. I also had some chicken left again, so I'm going to add some chicken to this too. So I've got some onion, carrots, cabbage, garlic, and some chilled rice, and as I say, some of the chicken left over. I'm going to pop some soy sauce in and maybe some honey again. So sweat off all your vegetables, just soften them up a little bit. And then I'm going to add in the rice. And just kind of cook that for around 4 to 5 minutes. Add in some shredded chicken and then push the rice up to the side of the pan and then add in your egg, just to try and scramble it up a little bit before incorporating it into the rice mix. And you can add some peas. I know a lot of people like to have peas with their egg fried rice, but you can add whatever you like, really. So adding in a bit of soy sauce. And then add a bit extra. Again, it's personal taste, but some people like their their egg fried rice a little bit on the drier side, like my husband, but I prefer a little bit more soy sauce in mine and a bit more sauce, yeah. And don't feel like you have to buy fancy sauces, you know, for any of these kind of stir fries or egg fried rice or anything. You can always just make your own very simply at home, and you know exactly what ingredients have gone into it. Delicious. So I really hope you enjoyed that. That was a fun one to make. So please let me know if you'd like to see more of those. It's amazing what you can do, you know, with £20 and all those meals, and just using the ingredients, you know, for multiple dishes if you can. Going Christmas shopping in a couple of days, so it's good to have a bit of money to put towards the Christmas shopping. I've saved probably, I don't know, £30–40 this week, so I can put that towards some Christmas shopping. But yeah, let me know if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you've not done so already. I would love to have you here and subscribed. You know, it's free, but it really helps my little channel grow. So yeah, again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.